It starts with the details, always. It isn't for the moment, it is the moment. The city's a rhythm. You either fall in step or make your own. Look twice, I don't mind. Every line, every step is intentional. Same subway, different days. Where are you going? New York doesn't wait, but I don't follow. It follows me. It carries more than just what you need. It carries who you are. That's kind of a whole idea. I wanted to create that short film to give you a perspective on how handbags is not only a handbag, but also it carries a story, it carries emotions behind it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I make videos about handbag fashion, style, clothing. I want to inspire you to live a life filled with beauty and confidence. I'm trying to grow my channel into 5,000 subscribers. And if you like any of the content, please subscribe. I really appreciate your help. Today, we're going to talk about handbags. So I want to talk to you about one of my all-time favorite handbags from Saint Laurent. It's called SAC De Jour. So the inspiration is coming from a Chanel film back in 2024, 2025, Ready to Wear. The short film was featuring the two stars, Brad Pitt and Penelope Cruz, featuring a love story between them. You know, they're going to dinner, drive home. Of course, the star of the whole film, not only them, but also the Chanel classic flat bag.
What about the steak?
Yeah, well, that sounds good.
Chateaubriand, or
Yes, the Chateaubriand is very good.
two Chateaubriand?
Rare or medium rare?
Medium rare. Medium rare for me as well.
Medium rare for the both of you?
And hot.
Yes, of course.
To me, I found that very interesting because handbag is not only just an item. I think handbag is also kind of, they had their own history, had their own stories behind it. When you purchase a handbag, and then it kind of integrate with your, not only your style, personal style, but also your daily life, personal life, where you go, what kind of things you carry inside. So that's kind of a whole idea. I wanted to create that short film to give you a perspective on how handbags is not only a handbag, but also it carries a story, it carries emotions behind it. Hopefully you find that amusing, and also serves as an introduction of the actual star of this video, which is this bag here. So let's get right in. The Saint Laurent Sac de Jour bag was first introduced by then creative director Hedi Slimane. The bag was an instant hit among the fashion e-girls, and it quickly became a staple accessory in many wardrobes. It was loved by many celebrities, including Kate Moss, one of my favorite fashion models, Rosie Huntington, Gigi, and Angelina Jolie. Over the years, the bag has undergone some slight changes to its design and leather options to make it more easy to carry around and loved by many more others. Overall, the bag represents slickness and also the minimalism. I also love how low-key this bag is. All the Sac de Jour bag comes with a very small gold imprinted logo over here, says Saint Laurent Paris. I like how low-key it is. It still says, it's a luxury bag, but I'm still very low-key, very cool. The logo also stands behind the design of this bag, which is simple, minimalism, but also very sleek and chic. So when the bag was first introduced, it was made of slouchy leather, but has been replaced by a more structured silhouette and made available in various colors and materials, from crocodile embossed calf leather to exotic canvas and shearling. The initial years of the Sac de Jour bag saw several customers complain about the bag has been excessively heavy. Personally, I hate my bag to be very heavy, so I'm very glad they made the changes. Originally, it had the double leather interior lining. In recent versions of the bag, now it has been replaced by a thinner two-sided leather, reducing the bag weight significantly. Okay, so next, let's talk about the design of this bag. So there's some people saying the bag actually looks like the Birkin bag, which I do agree, but I also think this bag has its own YSL blood in it. It has this cool girl, effortless chic French, doesn't care too much, that kind of attitude, which I really love about this bag. I think until this day, the picture on the website, on the Saint Laurent website of this bag is a black and white filtered colored picture with the model wearing a white tank top and a black blazer, and she was wearing a probably small size of this handbag in black leather. I deeply attracted to that picture, even though I didn't go for the exact same leather and size options. I'll talk more about why I choose this bag in the later part. My size, so this bag does have different interior design, depends on the size you're choosing. For my bag, I have the nano size, so it doesn't actually have a two compartment inside. But if you choose any size bigger than this one, you will actually have a lining inside to divide this bag into two different sections. All the bag comes with a shoulder strap. Mine also comes with one and also a lock. Okay, so let's take a deeper look of this bag. This bag has adjustable buckles at these four corners. So what you can do is you can unbuckle four of them to make the bag a bit bigger to fit more items inside. So you can wear like this, and then you can handhold this bag. However, if you want to be more on the secure side, so you can close all of these buttons. Or you can only open the front ones. I think when you open the buttons, you kind of give a different look of this bag because you show a little bit more of the hardware instead of just leather outside of this bag. The bag also comes with a lock. I personally don't use a lock. It has its own pouch. You can kind of let it hang over here. I personally don't use a lock. To be honest, I don't actually know how can you actually lock this bag. Maybe from, actually no, not even, you can't even lock it over the handles because the lock is very small. Maybe it's just a decoration, or maybe it's truly kind of inspired by a Birkin bag because the Birkin does have a lock. I think the pouch of this lock kind of acts like an accessory. It does look really cute with this hanging over here. So I didn't take it off. However, this lock does have some weight, so if you do want a even lighter version of the bag, or if you carry too much, you can consider to take this off. Or sometimes I think you can even take this one off and then kind of accessorize other handbags or other things you have. I think it could be also very fun. On the side of this bag, it has this accordion design. Part of it looks very feminine in my opinion. Also, I think it's also a functional design because when you stretch this bag like so, this bag can be stretched a little bit more so you can fit more stuff in there. Inside of this bag, it comes with a shoulder strap. You can adjust this shoulder strap based on your height and how long you want to wear this. I am 5'5" for reference. I do think this shoulder strap has a very good length for my height. I can wear this crossbody if I wanted to, or on the shoulders. Next, let's take a look of the inside of this bag. So because my bag is a nano size, so it only has one big compartment. Inside of the bag, you have one back pocket where you can hold any receipts or any small items. You can, because it's very thin, you can't really fit a lipstick or anything. Inside, you can also find the key to the bag. It's detachable with a button next to the back pocket. It's really cute here. I never actually take the key out because I don't really use it, but I think it's kind of a fun accessory you can put inside of your bag. And also, if you're traveling, you do need to lock something with your belongings, maybe not to this bag. I think you can also kind of use the lock and the key to help keep your stuff safe. So I've been loving this bag for years, but I was never be able to pull the trigger to actually purchase this bag until recently. I think part of the reason is because back then I was still looking for my personal style. I know this bag is kind of my bag. I know it's very me. However, I don't think my previous wardrobe kind of goes very well with this bag. Second of all, I think this bag comes in so many different variety of the colors and sizes. I wasn't sure which size I want to get. I always thought the baby or small size is the most versatile or most useful ones. However, I think the bag can get a bit heavy if it gets a bit bigger. So I wasn't completely sure. I know the black is always a classic. It's the one actually I fell in love with from the beginning. But when I saw this bag comes out this year, this specific color, I was deeply in love, and I'm very happy that I actually can get my hands on this bag because this bag is still very popular. When I got this bag from Ford, that website, it was the last one, but I think they restocked. Also, I think this color is a seasonal color, so if you like this bag, you really have to act fast. So I've been using this bag for several occasions already. I wore it outside to go to dinner. I wore it during the day to go to brunch or museum with my friends. I can say that I really love this bag, the versatility, the look of this bag. I got so many compliments just wearing this bag on the street. People were coming up and asking me about where this bag is from, what's the brand of this bag. I think part of this is because this color is so unique. It kind of brings kind of different character of this bag, I would say. So when I got this bag from Forward, they give me 30 days to return this bag if I don't like it or if I change my mind. I really want to be sure because it's still a hefty price tag on this bag. So it took me 2 weeks to kind of just let it sit at my place, and then I will take it out. I will put on some different outfits to try it on to see if it actually goes seamlessly with my wardrobe. So after making sure of that, I think at the beginning I wasn't completely sure of this bag because, so at the beginning I wasn't too sure about this bag because it's very rigid, it's a pattern leather, it's very kind of dressed up bag. However, I kind of pair this with my blazer, kind of more relaxed fit blazer. It goes very well together, kind of gives that preppy, chic look. You can wear this even with flat shoes if I wanted to. So part of the reason is because I really want this bag to be a very versatile bag. Not only I can wear at night, but I also wear it during the day. Okay, so let's take some time to really appreciate the color of this bag. So this bag is that true red wine burgundy color. So I've been noticed burgundy has been very popular since last year and has still remained popular through along the season, the spring, summer, maybe fall as well. And different brand I've been noticed on the market, different brands has their own take of their burgundy color. For example, Chanel, I noticed they have different shades of burgundy. I think their burgundy is more on the warmer tone side. So for this bag, I think it does have that tint of the purple undertone in it, which makes the bag very fun. For me personally, I think purple is a great accessory color you can choose from to make your outfit more fun and more vibrant. However, it can be, very limited because the vibrant of the color. So I think for this one, it's a great balance between the burgundy and also the purplish undertone. So I really love this color. It is so pretty. Next, let's talk about the sizes. So this bag comes in a variety of different sizes. So I understand choosing a size can be a very daunting task. Personally, that was an experience for me. And also I think different sizes, different colors of the bag can give you different vibe or different style you are going after. So hopefully based on my understanding also how I use this bag, you can get more insight on how can you better style this bag. This bag comes in 5 different sizes. The most common ones are the nano one, which is the one I have. And next size up is a baby size. And then from there, it's a small and a medium and a large. So let's go from the nano size. The nano size measures at 8.5 inches at the length, which translates into about 21.59 centimeters. If you compare this bag to Birkin size 25, so this bag is slightly smaller than Birkin 25. On the side, it's about 4 inches. However, because you can adjust this strap to make it larger, so this bag can actually open a little bit more than 4 inches if you need to stretch your bag or fit more stuff in it. The height of this bag is 6.75 inches. Also, I wanted to mention this. So for nano bag, if you open inside, it is just one open big compartment. You do have a back pocket in the side. However, you can't really fit much stuff other than just one credit card or your receipts inside. So I think this could be a canvas bag because it's only one open compartment. So you do have to keep everything organized. Otherwise, it might take you some time to find the little things you want to use. So in terms of what fits in this bag, I will show you normally how much stuff I will carry on a daily basis and how well all my items are fit in this bag. So normally, I don't like to carry a lot of stuff, especially this is kind of a small bag. However, I do think if you do need to fit a lot of stuff in it, this bag can actually if you do need to carry a bit more stuff, this bag can actually deliver as well. So just to show you for a day in the city with my friends, I will carry my card holder. I don't have keys I need to carry around, but I do have my AirPods, and I also have my phone. I also have this gimbal that sometimes I do need to use if I need to capture some fun films or actions, fun films or videos. It can fit perfect in there. I can also fit in sunglasses. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I will carry. But just to demonstrate, if you are a girl that will carry more stuff, you can also fit in powder, compact powder here. So this one is a bit on the chunky side. It can fit perfectly inside. I also think sometimes, if you live in a city that rains a lot, this bag can also hold a small, very compact umbrella if you needed to. Yeah, so overall, this bag, even though it's it's called nano, but I still think it's a very good size bag that fits everything, but still look very elegant and put together. And then I also want to mention that because this bag is very compact, can fit a lot, so I think it's a perfect bag. You can not only wear it in the city, but also it will be a great travel bag. Because the color of this bag, I think it will be very suitable not only for the beach vacation, but also for any winter destination you're going to. So even though it's a small bag, so I will still give a 5-star to this bag in terms of the versatility. So the next size up is baby size. Personally, I don't own that size of the bag. However, I did try on that baby size in different colors in the store. Let's talk about measurement first. So the measurement of the baby size is at the bottom is 10.25 inches. So it translates into 26, about 27 centimeters. So if you want to compare this to Birkin 30, I think it's a bit smaller than the Birkin 30 as well. So maybe it might be a little bit kind of similar size to Birkin 25, but the height of the bag, I think it might be a little bit taller than Birkin. The height of this bag is about 4.5, so it's only a little bit taller than the nano size bag. So the width about the bag is about 8 inches. When you look inside of the baby size, it does come in 2 different compartments. You have a middle section kind of separate or divide 2 compartments together, which I do like the details of the bag. Not only it can keep the bag more organized, but also I think it's also, personally, I love that compartment inside of the bag kind of gives more fun to play with. For a small size bag, they also have a zipper compartment in the middle section, so you can put like your receipt or passport if you do want to travel with a bag. So that's also another pros for the baby size. In terms of design of the baby size, so the design, it does come in 2 different versions, I think. One of the version of the baby size that I tried on, it's a gray color. On the nano bag of mine, you will see the buckle here is invisible. So on the baby size, the buckle on the bag is on the outside of this strap. So I think make it a little bit more edgy. And also in terms of leather, I tried on the gray, which I also love that color combination of the bag. It's a bit softer compared to the nano size I have. And also it's more kind of a supple leather, I think it's more easy to wear on your body. But it also comes with more rigid or smooth calfskin leather like the black. So based on your kind of personal style, you can choose from different leather options. So personally, I like the baby size as well. I think the baby size can get a bit heavy because you can fit more stuff in it. But I think it's still a very nice day bag because the baby size is not that big compared to this one. So I think if you choose more on the serious color side, for example, if you choose more rigid black leather bag or black or white, even color of that bag, you can also easily transition that bag from a daytime to a nighttime. In terms of occasion, the baby size bag can fit in very well during the daytime. You can also wear it dressed up based on the different color options you have, leather options you have. You can also wear it during the nighttime. In terms of travel, I don't actually recommend to use that bag for a travel bag just because it's not big enough that you can actually use it as a tote bag. And it also is not small enough you can easily fit in your luggage. Also depends on your goal. I think for beach vacation, it's just a little bit slightly bigger than the nano size in terms of traveling with that bag. So the next size up is a small SAC de jour bag. So the measurement of this bag is the bottom length is 12.5 inches, the height is 10 inches, and the width is 6 inches. So you can see here, so this bag is already a very big size up from the baby size. So for this bag, I think you can probably use it as a work bag because it's very low key. It doesn't really screaming out the logos. And because of the size, you can also fit in a laptop, a small laptop, or iPad if you need to, or any notebook if you want to carry around. So the small size also has 2 different compartments, which is divided by the zipper compartment in the middle. The size of this bag also comes in more of the supple, like more soft leather options you can choose from. So in terms of usage of the small size, I think for that bag, it's very hard to use it during the day or go to night. I think it's definitely a very daytime bag, even a work bag, I would say. I personally probably won't use the bag to go out, to have dinner. You can probably travel with this bag at this point. I think since you can fit in a laptop, I think it will be also a good option for a travel bag as well. Okay, so next size up is medium size. I think the medium large, to me personally, it's not that big of a difference. It's very, you can also see from the measurement, it actually varies very slightly. So let's start with this medium size. So medium size measures at 14 inches at the bottom, 10.25 inches at the height, and 7.5 inches at the width. So this is definitely a travel bag in my opinion, or even work bag. However, I do think if you wear this to work, because the top handle is still the design of this bag, you kind of just only hold this bag. If you get very heavy, I don't think it's very comfortable to wear. It does come in the shoulder strap, however, because the size of the bag is too big, so I don't think it will also look good on you on the shoulder strap. So I do think this is a perfect kind of on the luggage of that travel type of bag. Same thing as a large size as well. I think large size is also, you can easily wear this as a travel bag, kind of dump everything inside. However, I do think if it gets a little bit bigger size, you might need to put some different compartments or organize things into, or put things into different pouches to keep the bag more organized. So lastly, I want to show you how I would style this bag. I will show you some daytime look I was wearing with this bag, and also some night look and also some nighttime look I think will go very well in the upcoming spring and summer seasons.
Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house, Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of, young and untamed. I've been out of range, keeping it low.
Thanks for sticking to the end. I wish you find this video helpful and enjoyable. Please leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about this bag or anything fashion related. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. And loved by many more others. Over the years, the bag has undergoing over the years.